Don in London. Hello, March 10th, 2010. My video is all about recovery from addiction to either substance or behaviour. My addictive substance, alcoholic. Hello, my name is Don. I'm an alcoholic and I'm in recovery. And as well as that, behaviour, work, relationships, you name it, any sort of collecting materialism, an ad man's dream, if you like, a marketing specialist's best friend. Put it out there, I want it, and these days, maybe not, just trying to find a bit of emotional, spiritual well-being on a daily basis. So if I look after my emotional and spiritual well-being on a daily basis by being sober, life seems to get more balanced, or the opportunity for life to be in balance, to experience the good and bad of life as it is, rather than at extremes of feeling, which is what I was looking for. Alcohol there to fix myself with external things, people, places, things, work, relationships. Materialism, right car, right house, right job, right everything, but it didn't work. Somehow there was always a gap inside me. Somehow I didn't feel right about life. And that goes back to very early childhood, not understanding the world and not finding the toolkit that most people seem to pick up, which is not a drink, the toolkit of living, experience feelings as they are, having our spiritual contact to the moment of now, and looking after ourselves. So all of those things I try to fix, and you know what? Self-will ran riot, and I didn't know exactly what was going on a lot of the time, except I wanted to be perfect for you, and I never was. So these days, one day at a time, progress, not perfection. And what helps me keep on track on a daily basis, which is the reason why I do these videos, is family, community, professionals help me, and a fellowship called AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, helps me keep my spiritual and emotional well-being in balance as best it can be as life happens to me. So this morning, a bit of turmoil, a few things not right, physically working on it, but also my boiler's packed up and it's cold, so hopefully it will get fixed in time. And the impatience in me is, why can't it be now? And the simple answer is, the world doesn't work always right now in my favour. So it will work out, but more clothes later to keep warm. So AA, what's it all about? I share here the AA statement of intent and a little bit of the literature for anyone who is interested in having a desire to stop drinking, or for those who are in recovery and cannot get to a meeting. And I've been stuck indoors for quite a few days now. I haven't been able to get out to meetings, and hopefully later I will. So I have to take it easy. I have a broken foot, but that's just life. Anyway, the AA statement of intent and then some of the literature of what helps me keep sober, the other parts of the toolkit besides meetings of AA. And the AA preamble goes like this. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of men and women who share their experience, strength and hope with each other, that they may solve their common problem and help others to recover from alcoholism. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allied with any sect, denomination, politics, organisation or institution, does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any causes. And our primary purpose is to stay sober one day at a time and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety, if they so wish. And AA is not the only way. You know, there are other ways to keep sober, and I haven't found them, and I've stopped looking because I'm very happy with fellowship. Fellowship affords me something I never really understood: how to be a part of, how to be included, not be in charge of anything, not try and run the whole show, just be there in fellowship, and then find what friendship is, and having found what friendship is, understand what love is, unconditional love, beyond infatuation or self-obsession, which says it ought to be this way. We find out what love is just by living. So I'm just living a day at a time, which is the greatest gift I've been given, to be in the moment of now, on life's terms. So it's not about me anymore, it's just about where the world is. Nature, providence, you name it. It's just as the world is. And the Daily Reflections, this book, it really helps me because it covers the 12 steps, one step a month, and it's step 3 in March. So having gone through step 1 around powerlessness over alcohol, life being unmanageable, through to being restored to sanity to an extent by a power greater than me, and most powers are greater than me, especially the fellowship, because it's full of wisdom. And it talks then about step 3, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood him. And for me, the understanding of God, well, this is just my version. I don't know that I can define God, but I do know that God is truth. For me, God is truth. The truth of now, what I'm learning on a daily basis. And the truth is always changing. It doesn't stay the same. So God is truth. God is love. God works through people. So now I'm starting to understand what unconditional love is, and God works through people. I hear, experience strength and hope in the rooms of AA every day, well, normally, not so for the last few days. But it's about everything and not me, and how do I fit into the world or be included in the world. So it's not about self-will run riot, it's not about my wants anymore, it's about what do I really need. So I need emotional and spiritual balance. I need to look after myself physically and make the best of what is, be useful. So that whole thing of God for me is ever present, always now, and always changing, because the world, the universe and everything is changing. So I can't define it, but I know I'm not it, I'm not God. And the reading for today it's my choice, it says. We invariably find that at some time in the past we have made decisions based on self, which later placed us in a position to be hurt. With the realization and acceptance that I had played a part in the way my life had turned out came a dramatic change in my outlook. It was at this point that the AA program began to work for me. In the past I had always blamed others, either God or other people, for my circumstances. I never felt that I had a choice in altering my life. My decisions have been based on fear, pride or ego. As a result, those decisions led me down a path of self-destruction. Today I try follow my God to guide me, to allow my God to guide me on the road to sanity. I am responsible for my action or inaction, whatever the consequences may be. So it's not about handing it over and saying it's all up to you now, God. Actually it's not, it's quite the opposite. It is everything about what we do, our action or inaction. So if we can find the truth of now, which eluded me for 35 years because I thought life was all about me accumulating and looking good and leading and being in charge and in command of me, and celebrating with as much drink as I could get my hands on, or the next relationship, or whatever it happened to be, ad nauseum, trying to fill that horrible gap of fear, putting on a brave face and ego. And the absolute truth of now, for me, truth of now is courage, faith, and learning to be confident that the world is not against me, but nature and providence is as it is, life on life's terms. So if I can find more courage, faith and confidence to face the day, through reflection, prayer or meditation, whatever we want to call it, and understand that the world is as it is. It's just as it is, and I can be in it as best I can. It's not going to make it better or worse, it's just going to be the way it is. So the serenity prayer, I'm just checking the time, serenity prayer to the God of your understanding, or higher power, whatever it may be, and for me it's just simply truth. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, for me, is just for today.